Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Renee Summerhour. We begin with top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A judge ordered 4 teens to be tried as adults after they were arrested on suspicion of murder in connection with the fatal beating of a 17-year-old Rancho High School student. Police announced Tuesday that 8 teens were arrested in connection with the killing of Jonathan Lewis Jr. 4 of those teens, all of them 16 or 17 years old, had their cases automatically transferred to the adult court system today. Since the other teens are younger than 16, they must face identification hearings on December 6th in family court so that the judge can determine if they will be tried as adults. Las Vegas doesn't know how many sidewalk food vendors operate within its jurisdiction, but it estimates that 25 of them might seek licensing. This information was disclosed in a business impact statement, which also asked the business community for feedback. The city received 32 written responses, with half of vendors arguing that the upcoming regulations are too restrictive. The City Council introduced a bill to regulate sidewalk vendors at today's meeting, but it won't vote on the ordinance until a later meeting. Federal officials say Nevada failed to hold a repeat speeder accountable before a crash that killed 9. Review-Journal's James Schaefer has more on this story.
Police say the red Dodge Challenger was speeding at 103 miles per hour on a city street in January of 2022, right before slamming into a minivan, causing the death of 9 people.
Even though he had had several other speeding tickets, he was able to go to court.
Now, the National Transportation Safety Board is saying it was all preventable, and the state of Nevada failed to hold the driver accountable. According to police, 59-year-old Gary Dean Robinson, who was driving the Challenger, had a clean driving record despite receiving multiple speeding tickets. The NTSB pointing to perceived serious flaws and gaps in Southern Nevada's enforcement systems. A state task force studying the issue has recommended Nevada create a centralized database to store all citation data regardless of the outcome. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
The Oakland Athletics are expected to learn the fate of their franchise this week, with Major League Baseball owners scheduled to vote on the team's plan to move to Las Vegas. The owners' meeting began Tuesday and ends Thursday in Arlington, Texas. The A's need 75% of the 30 owners to vote in favor of the move. Commissioner Rob Manfred is scheduled to speak with media Thursday morning when the results are expected to be announced. And Schools Over Stadiums, a nonprofit political action committee, plans to file a lawsuit to overturn the Oakland Athletic Stadium funding bill, Senate Bill 1. They say multiple issues with the bill put it in violation of the state's constitution. The nonprofit plans to draft and file litigation in the coming weeks. This after its referendum petition aimed at getting the A's public funding on the 2024 ballot was shot down by a Carson City District Court judge. And you'll have the opportunity to receive a free Thanksgiving turkey. Starting at 8:30 a.m. on Monday, November 20th, Henderson police officers will be passing out turkeys for the holiday season at the Acelera Learning Henderson location. Supply is limited, so plan to arrive early. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Increased cloud coverage and a 60% chance of rain late tonight is in your forecast for this evening. Calm winds throughout the night with evening lows around 56 degrees. For the rest of the week, we'll clear up a bit Thursday, but rain chances still remain in the forecast Thursday into the weekend. Daytime highs will decrease to the low 70s heading into the weekend as well. Evening lows in the mid to low 50s. In business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, how much are Airbnbs going during the Formula One weekend in Las Vegas? Well, according to a basic search data, the average stay costs around $150 a night. Many of the properties listed are also marked down from their original prices.
So the most expensive room you can get is an entire house for about $4,500 a night. And the cheapest is about $35 a night, where you're basically just getting a room in someone else's house.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Raiders linebacker Robert Spillane was named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Spillane picked off Zach Wilson late in the Raiders' 16-12 victory over the Jets on Sunday. He also recorded 7 solo tackles and a sack in the game.
He's a playmaker, and he gets ball, he sees ball, he talks ball. He's a really good communicator for us. He makes, and I'm sure Patrick Graham would say the same thing, he makes our defense go.
In health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. Daily food choices have extremely strong influence on our overall health. According to a health aging researcher, a high-quality diet causes you to have a 37% decrease in mortality after the age of 65. And this decreased risk of dying is associated with a lower risk for chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. So how do you know if you have a high-quality diet? Visit lvrj.com/health to learn more.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The NBA Rookie of the Year award appears to be a two-horse race almost a month into the regular season. Spurs sensation Victor Wembanyama is a -350 favorite at the Westgate Superbook, with Chet Holmgren of the Thunder listed as the +350 second choice. The big mover in the market is Pistons forward Asar Thompson, who is down to 16-1 after averaging 12 points, 10.3 rebounds, 3.7 assists, and 1.9 block shots through the first 12 games of his career.
In entertainment news, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Donny Osmond's show at Harris is Idol this week, but Osmond is not. The Las Vegas headliner is singing the national anthem prior to Saturday's Las Vegas Grand Prix. Osmond is scheduled to sing at 9:45 p.m. with the race following at 10 p.m. And amid the roar of Formula One, a museum on the Strip is promising tranquility. Arte Museum, with an E, invokes scenes of nature, including towering waterfalls and splashes of ocean waves. The attraction opened Friday on the southwest corner of Harmon Avenue and Las Vegas Boulevard. Tickets start at $28 and are on sale at lasvegas.artemuseum.com. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 p.m. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.